9 teams from across the country, some of the best in the nation battling. Jason Knapp here with two-time Olympic gold medalist, 3-time NCAA champion Mary Whipple. Look at some of the action from Group C. In the varsity 4, Kansas taking the win over Oklahoma and Sacramento State. Sacramento State, one of the hosts of this event, along with the Cal Golden Bears. How about the second varsity 8? See the Sooners battling strong. They take the win of that race with Kansas second, and the co-hosts from Sacramento State third. And then the varsity 8, another strong beginning. And Boomer Sooner, Oklahoma, with the race win in the varsity 8, and they win the Group C standings as well. Back now to Group B, varsity 8 boat, Stanford, lane number 1. You look at the unit for Yaz Farouk and the Cardinal and Naomi Kornman coxing this boat this time around. Notre Dame with its unit for the varsity 8. We talked about the emergence of Notre Dame recently in San Diego, top 20 ranked squad as well with their group. Again, a look at the start. How about we take you into the Stanford boat? Naomi Kornman coxing the Stanford Cardinal, varsity 8.
Right now, half a length up on Notre Dame. Let's start moving, you guys. This is fun. Let's go with legs. And 2, here's 1. Ready? 2 more leg now. Pound, thumb. Or rhythm. Or bass. That's right. Sitting on 2 feet of Notre Dame. Ready, backs. Pass it to Christy on this one now. Bow, pair. Let's crush it. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, seniors.
The Cardinal hoping to crush it all the way to the victory here in the Group B varsity 8. The junior from Redwood High School in California, putting her impact on the boat.
Naomi is definitely setting the tone, and that's what every coxswain needs to do. What I loved about hearing her was, like, she said, this is fun. And that's what the rowers have to remember. Racing is fun. All that practice, all that time in the water, on the water, getting wet, tired, it's because of race day. And right now, they are setting the tone and the pace. She's calling out her bow pair already. They're the first ones to cross the line, so you got to give bow pair love. This is going to be a fun race for the Cardinals.
We mentioned she was cox of the second varsity 8 boat when they snapped that big winning streak of Ohio State. 19 race winning streak for the defending national champs in that boat a little earlier this year to Oregon State. Yaz Farouk saying it really kind of has spurred her success. How much can one race victory kind of fuel you as a coxswain and build up that confidence?
It's all about momentum. It's all about momentum. And a coxswain that can feel momentum within her boat, and then more importantly, what's happening outside of the boat, and can she filter all of that distraction and give her teammates exactly what they need to know to stay confident. That's the tone coxswains need to set, and that's the leadership. So it sounds like from top to bottom, everyone is trusting everything that's coming out of her mouth, and coxswains can definitely set the tone of the race. So I'm stoked for her.
Yeah, the Stanford Group 2, again, juggling lineups a little bit, continuing to search for speed. Christina Bax, the senior for the Cardinal, when they won that race, she was in the second varsity 8, now in the 2 seat for Stanford here in this varsity 8, the senior from Bethesda, Maryland. She won that race on her birthday at the Oregon State event. Now in the varsity 8 boat, they got passed in the morning and lost to Ohio State. In the afternoon, Buckeyes went for a pass, and the Stanford group as a unit, according to Bax, said, not today, and held on for the win and got the victory, and vaulting her and her coxswain now to the promotion here to the varsity 8 boat, and they're holding the top spot right now.
That's what you have to just believe. You have got to believe on that day, at that time, can you deliver? That's why racing is so exciting. Somebody who may be slated to win, we all line up. Everyone lines up, and the possibilities are endless of what you can create and how fast you can become during the 2,000-meter race course. And you know, Stanford Stanford, they're in the lead, but you know it's not enough for them. They know that Cal is next, USC is next in their racing lineup, and they're training. If we're in the lead, you know that Coxon is saying, we have Notre Dame, we have San Diego taken care of, but what about next week? What about NCAAs? We've got to use every stroke to see how fast we can become.
Again, Cardinal looking for improved showing at the NCAAs. 10th last year, of course, 2011 with that great crop of seniors. They tied for first with Brown, but lost the tiebreaker with Brown edging the Cardinal varsity 8 boat by 0.05 of a second in the final. That's how close it can be in these big race moments. You look at the Notre Dame group, their varsity 8 pulling strong. Again, good showing for this group, ranked in the top 10 nationally. San Diego, top 20 team, hoping to impact things, but right now Stanford has pulled out. How about a freshman story for the Cardinal? Ruth Narodi from Portland, Oregon, won a gold medal with Team USA last summer at the Under-23 Worlds in Australia as a high school senior. This fall, broke her foot in a bike accident. Boot for 6 weeks, out of training. They take the boot off after 6 weeks. They find out torn ligaments in the foot as well. Surgery, 6 more weeks in the boot. And somehow, according to Yaz Farouk, she got back to training, went like crazy, and was still up to a top performance level when she was able to get back into the boat.
Well, you know, the boot can get strapped onto an erg, and it can definitely get strapped onto a foot plate. I've seen everything in this sport, and it just goes to show that this freshman will do anything to leave her mark on this program, and that definitely is the type of athletes you need to recruit to your program.
I'll try to get this group in fine form here for the critical portion of the year. We're getting ready for Pac-12s coming up, and of course the NCAA championships. Pac-12s at this very same spot at Lake Natoma.
We had audio in the beginning of the Stanford crew, and I'm just dying to know what Naomi is saying. If she's saying, let's send a message to USC into the A group, because they're definitely controlling this B group final.
And trying to pile up the points again. The tallies from the entire weekend of group performances will be added up in the overall competition. Stanford right now with a final push here, trying to hold off the Fighting Irish, and they will. Solid win here for this varsity 8 of Stanford over Notre Dame.
And it's not just about getting to the line first, it's how fast you can get to the line first. You need to send a message. You need to see, can we improve on week after week? And can we just not get complacent in winning, but can you still prove to your teammates, I'm going to make the load lighter for you, and I'm going to back you up no matter what.
Impressive win by 5+ seconds for the Cardinal over Notre Dame. San Diego there in third. You look at the final Group B standings. Stanford winning the group, earning valuable group points to factor in the overall stand. How about the varsity 8 final for Group A? Coming up.